This book of poetry, Don't Cry, is our guest's first official novel, a poetic collection of his art from his heart dedicated to his children and parents. A gift to the world which allows you to get a small peek at what's inside this mind of his. Let's welcome Craig Amaziyah, the great Kirkland, to share more. Good morning and welcome to Sunrise.
Morning, CVM TV, Adrian, Assad. Bless respect to everybody, to you, CVM. Before the interview even start, man, say salutation and thanks again. This is my second interview. Last year, April 6th, you guys interviewed me and it was really remarkable. Journey continues. So much respect. Blessings.
2006?
No.
April
Last year,
6th.
April
6th.
6th.
Maybe I
April
want
6th.
6, but I was trying to make sure.
Don't worry, Adrian looking forward to April 1st. Steve's favorite day that.
Listen, how did you get started in writing before we talk about this book?
Okay. Writing was a part of me ever since my childhood years because I used to read a lot. And that's something that's lacking in today's society. Our youths them not read. So reading and doing composition was one of my best things from Horizon Park All-Age School to Dinton Technical High, and that traveled with me somewhat. And writing poems was started from when I was by the staircase in high school at Dinton, writing and reciting poems for the girls. And you know, I kind of like that something there, and I continued.
It continues, and now you have created this masterpiece called, yes, Don't Cry.
Don't Cry.
Yes, talk to us about.
Well, Don't Cry really started, well, I was with this media company and, you know, for somewhat, it happened that, you know, I was pulled from my job and then, you know, I was like in Jamaica not doing much. So I left for New York, and being in a foreigner, you sometimes you know have nothing to do. You try to find creative ways how to put stuff out. And so I, you know, started to collect my poems that I had in my emails, and I just start write again. And then people were asking, because all my performances, people were saying, where can we get your book? Because I do music also, but I kind of mix both. So when I do a poem and people like asking, I'm like, soon put out the book, sometime soon, but soon was never until I came here. February 9th was when I put this book out, and it's doing so remarkably well. People are all over loving it, and I'm loving the feedback and the responses I'm getting. A policeman drove all the way from Queens when I was in Brooklyn the other day just to get it autographed. I showed him a copy of the cover when I was in the plaza, and he find me email, and I'm like, I can't believe, because I never give this man an email address. So big up yourself, Officer Harris.
Okay. Listen, we're going to talk about content, but you are from Fraser's Content. You're very proud of that. The book, though, is an adult book because you have a whole section in the book that's for the ladies. And so it's not PG-13. So I wanted to tell us about the content of the book, if you want to share even one of those poems that can give us an idea of what's in your mind. But the significance of being from Fraser's Content, speak on that as well.
Okay. Fraser's Content, for those worldwide who don't know, it's the Garrison community. I'm from the ghetto, and I'm proud to say that because a lot of people think, when they think Garrison, them think the thugs and the gangsters and the shooting and all of that. But I am a true living testimony to let people know that there are great people, creative people with whole heap of talents from the Garrison communities. And I, you know, strongly, you know, put that out to the forefront. Fraser's Content is my place, and I proudly, you know, big up everybody from Spanish Town, Jamaica. I'm going to recite the first poem, which is in the book, which I dedicated to my kids, Naisha and Johnny, and my parents, Albert and Ina Lee. Don't cry. Mama, don't cry. I'm going to make things work. Never stop praying for us, even when experiencing the worst. I am here fighting tough days, Mom, inside hurts. Don't cry. Even though tears in my eyes, I'm crying out to God as if I am inside a church. Listen to this, I will not quit, even if I have to keep crawling in on the dirt. Don't cry. Dada, you try to make things work. You are my first hero. You motivate me to serve. Son about a ball thinking I failed, Dad, I value your worth. I am going to ignite luminosity all over this earth. You inspire me immensely. Now, Almighty God is at work. I told my kids, don't cry. They never got it at first. They were so excited when they saw Daddy's first merch. It's not like my sales boosting online, but honestly, at times it seems like my life is reversed. Many people depending on me. I have to emerge. I swear to God, I am going to break this generational curse. Don't cry. Tell them precisely.
Well, this is good. This good material here we're talking about.
No, excellent material.
So are you surprised that the police officer, the cop, drove all the way from or found you via email?
I was totally impressed because, you see, I never gave him an email address. And all I did was I was in the plaza, I just showed him the copy because I had it with me. And him somehow Google search me somewhat and find information and email me. I got an email on my computer stating that, sir, I just ordered your book. On Saturday, I am coming to get my autograph. And I was like, officer, you know, so I don't really look with police friends and you know,
What inspires you?
It's a good look. A lot of stuff is in the book for where kids are concerned. So any parent can recite some poems in this book, but like I said, adult contents are there. It talks about my relationship. It talks about domestic violence, and I strongly emphasize on that because too many, you know, men abusing our women, and I think our men were not properly trained or taught how to deal with women, even our boys. So there are stuff that will motivate people, and there are stuff that, you know, kids will love once their parent are reading some poems from this book. Talks about my struggles, my journey, relationship, talks about the system, it talks about a lot of stuff. So it's a whole, you know, thing compact together, put together to, you know, inspire and motivate people.
All right, but for those who not as industrious as Officer Harris, how can we get the book and where can we find you? Real quick.
All right, so, you know, the book is out like almost near 2 months now, February 9th. I'm not ship them to Jamaica yet, but I am yet to do that. But in the meantime, people, you can get a copy of Don't Cry on Amazon.com. So for now, it's online. You can get it out, but I soon send it to my yard because I know people all about asking, you know, for a copy of this book. Because like I said, it's really nice.
Okay.
If I'm allowed to do another poem when I'm going out, I will do one for the ladies. So you just let me know.
No, what we just need is your social media handle. And then they can go get the book. But okay, how can we follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Precisely Great. I am doing greatly on TikTok also at Artist Craig Kirkland. I did a small video about Talk Like Jamaicans and already clapping over 500,000 views. So people like the Jamaican stuff. So you don't know, you can follow me there. So you can WhatsApp me on 876-477-6245. And you can email me at artistcraigkirkland@gmail.com.
All right, there you go. Hashtag tell them precisely. Thank you so much for joining us. Amaziyah on Sunrise.
Precisely.
There you go.